What I said I was gonna do, the news. But first, before we do that, I guess let's introduce the podcast and do an official timestamp so we could get credit for this broadcast today. 7 a.m. Actually, now 7:01 a.m. here on the West Coast, Northern California, Stockton, California, to be exact. Baby, my name is Cherry Franklin. This is the Cherry Franklin Show. Y'all know you can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram at Cherry Franklin Show for our latest updates and the list of all and photos and screenshots of all the artists and creators that we do get a chance to talk to or support or that support us. So, somebody asking me how long I've been in Stockton and how old am I? I've been here. Let me see. I've been back in Stockton about 3 years now. Before that, I grew up here about a little over 10 years ago. My teens, I spent my teens here. I also went to Claremont, Pulliam, John Muir, okay, Tyler, Webster, Amos Alonso Stagg High School, Bear Creek High School, Plaza Robles Continuation School. Okay, I went to Tokay for summer school for like a week or two, but I dropped out because my mom got tired of driving me to Lodi, and I had a job that summer. So school kissed my ass that time. But aside from that, I used to teach hip hop dance at Delta Sierra Middle School. Um, I used to live in Daly City. What else? A couple other monumental things that's probably not appropriate for me to say right at the beginning of my podcast because some of it is illegal. So we're not going to say everything, but we are going to say I spent a whole lot of time here. Y'all want to know where I'm from? I'm from Northside and Quail Lakes. Everybody keep telling me you used to live in Conway when you was a baby, when you was a kid. Okay, honey. I don't remember it though. You can't be holding me accountable for shit I was not old enough to remember. But I did have a lot of partners and spend a lot of time in Conway. So, what else? Phoenix Apartments. Woo! Talk about in the ghetto. Oh, when they talk about Stockton, they hate, honey. They always hate on the Flamingo Club where the devil was at, where the devil levitated at the Flamingo. And they always bring up Phoenix Apartments, honey. Maybe not all of them, but most of them do, especially the ones that know me. Okay. Not the greatest places to grow up in. This is Murder Valley, Mudville, 209 Stockton, California, Central Valley. But it made me tough as shit. And it made me able to recognize when somebody is or is not supporting me or for me or in favor of me and don't have my best interest at heart. Um, and it gave me my patience. It gave me my heart, my soul. It gave me my strength. You know, and just a lot. Hey, welcome everybody to the live stream. Y'all, I see a lot of gifts going up on the Bigo app right now, but y'all, my money, my golden goose eggs is not growing. So I don't know why it's doing that, but I do not want y'all to waste your money or your golden goose eggs if it's not growing my freaking money. Let me tell you, this is the fourth Bigo live account. I seen the Miss Atlanta, the ATL midget lady. I seen Jason Leon here and Pretty Mimi from Wildin' Out and Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked and a couple other celebrities on here. And my fucking profile keep getting cut off, honey. and banned and shit. Mostly for nudity, when I don't even be fucking naked on here. Like, I can't, because Tango, Tag, and fucking Bigo, and Facebook and YouTube will ban me. The only time they didn't ban me was when I tried to make my titty look like a flat boy titty. I just did it real quick, so couldn't nobody tell. But that's a long story, and I don't have time to explain it, because when I get new accounts and profiles, I'll be needing to check and see what is the extent that they'll cut this shit off in case somebody in my background start doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? How long do I have to cut the scene before my shit get taken off air? A couple times my shit ain't even get taken off air, and I had a whole nipple out. Boy titties. Flat titties. Flab titties. Them is boy titties to me. Moobs. Man boobs. Bruh, man boobs are real. They're necessary. Sorry. I don't hate people with man boobs. You know what I hate? People with cheating spouses that sexually harass me. That's what I hate. For real. I also hate, I don't know, a couple other things. I see a whole bunch of gifts on the screen, but my money's not moving on my side, y'all. But my hot meter for this podcast is over 4,200, and we're over 90 viewers. And since I see some of y'all is in here and y'all speak English, we getting ready to play Kill Switch. Y'all ready? This is a political song about politics. If you have not rolled a blunt, made a drink, a cup of coffee, or a sandwich, or fired up a square, now's the time to do so. Y'all, this is the intro. Let's get in this smoke session at the Cherry Franklin Show.
They disrespecting us, they be arresting us, supposed to be protecting us. And if I go to DC, ain't trying to spar with Trump, I'm trying to load up, and I'm trying to spar it up. They might be up in prison and label me as a villain, but I ain't even a criminal, trying to teach me a lesson. For the lesson I learned, and give a fuck about people who they see like we ain't equal. This shit is slavery, see, don't even see us as people. We from two different planets, I swear I don't understand it.
This shit played out how they planned it.
Force our parents to tolerate it, get the kids in the system, and they go into the so always tell us stay woke, but it don't make no sense. Cause we already vapors from our birth. We conditioned
not to like our own color, identity undiscovered. Hard to see you as brother, while we both in the gutter.
Try to climb out, they stop it. Tell you look up the jiggers, they tell you look up the scissors. Don't get a carry the niggas, so how I'm supposed to be told to cut your feet when you run and
toss you back in the ghetto until you keep that shit done.
My word is bond as fuck. They disrespecting us, they be arresting us, supposed to be protecting us. And if I go to DC, ain't trying to spar with Trump, I'm trying to load up the can.
Y'all ready?
I'm trying to spar, get up.
A president I despise, a president full of lies. My president out in the prize, working them bags and them pies. A country blinded by skin, so light it costs and buy. So why they riding with Ken? And can't be walk with a ride. The game is missing a kid, he just ran off with the ride. Stacy dashing again, tequila with slime. I squeeze my pen like a lime, dripping that juices and slide. We let the clan get the win. Where's that American pride? We put our co-workers out and let them home represent. And when the missiles let off, they look like fucking aliens. You mean to tell me it's real? It's real, our weapon supply. Looking for nukes in Iraq. Korean sluts flying by, and when we take over land, we don't consider them fam. We leave their houses in shambles. Was that part of the plan? So when we get in the jet, who gon' remember us now? The stars and stripes on that flag flying so high looking down. Now when I go to DC, bitch don't be looking for me. I be that beam in them trees, bumping that Dreezy CD. Now when I go to DC, bitch don't be looking for me. I be that beam in them trees, bumping that Dreezy CD.
My words hard as fuck. They disrespecting us. They be arresting us.
Supposed to be protecting us. And if I go to DC,
ain't trying to spar with Trump. I'm trying to load up. And then I'm trying to
spark it up. What's up, y'all? My bad. I think I said that's the intro. I meant we gonna intro the smoke session with this song. But again, that song is on SoundCloud, y'all. The name of that song is Ain't Tryna Spar by KMG Killswitch featuring me, Cherry Franklin. So if y'all like that song, take y'all ass on SoundCloud and go get that song ASAP. ASAP Ferg. Honey. What the fuck is this? 2018 free mixtape. You know what's supposed to be on there? All of the songs I redid. Wale, Cardi B, Dreezy, Monica. I did a couple people's songs. But I'm not going to brag, boast or brag. Just get in my bag. Oh, my bad. Our hot meter is over 4,500 already, y'all. I want to be clear, we are over 100 viewers for this stream. We've been live a little more than 30 minutes on the backgrounds. But I was mostly just bitching and complaining. I didn't sit down till about 15, 20 minutes ago. Y'all, we've been live with Facebook and YouTube only 10 minutes. So let's see what else do we want to talk about, huh? We was talking about Stockton in my life earlier. I don't want to keep talking about stuff that motherfuckers not going to appreciate or value or put on a pedestal like I do. You know what I'm saying? Don't take the joy out of it for me. This song gonna be short. Alright, come on. One more short song and then I'm gonna look up the news or another song. One time for the 209. Hey. Get low for the Trey flow. Ready? I feel my fly like it's heaven's blessing. You know you like it when I get aggressive. You watch my moves and you like it reckless. You talking to someone well respected. Except for fools who don't need a mention. They in seek of attention. But see, the lesser of two evils is I'm dope. It ain't hard to say. But sometimes you gotta let the needle fly to hay. Most of the time I'm thinking I could probably die today. Still get in my car, fly up, bitch, and drive away. If this was a pickup line, I'm talking Marvin Gaye. If this was courtside, I'm talking Michael Jack. If this was the Breakfast Club, I'm talking Charlemagne. So get to tipping, I'm in love with your Teddy Payne. I guess you know how I feel about it, but once you get some of this goat, you can't live without it. Why try to make a deal about it? Hey, let's be real about it, baby. Elementary lessons, ain't gotta hide from no dirty questions. Don't ride the slide, always text your best friend to be a secret weapon when these bitches overstepping. Turn it off when you sexing, delete the ex's message, and extra surprise each and every second. You gotta keep them guessing, thugging, I ain't one to mess with. I don't support these bitches That's not what I invested. I said I'm thugging, mean I'm trying not to get arrested.
So why you thugging, picking, choosing, and looking for who the fresh is?
I'm on your mind when you hear this fucking record. Oh. I know y'all don't want to hear that, but I'm finna play it again.
You don't love me.
Ooh, my voice spot. Don't listen. I don't got no voice right now. I don't want to hear no warm-ups.
Get low for the 334.
Come on.
You ready?
I feel my fly like it's heaven's blessing. You know you like it when I get aggressive. You watch my moves and you like it reckless. You talking to someone well respected. Except for fools who don't need a mention. They in seek of attention. And so the lesser of two evils is I'm dope. It ain't hard to say. But sometimes you gotta let the needle fly the head. Most of the time I'm thinking I could probably die today. Still get in my car, fire up, bitch, and drive away. I done smoked in Ubers before. Oh.
If this was courtside,
I'm talking Michael J. If this was a breakfast club, I'm talking Charlemagne. So get the tipping, I'm in love with your Teddy Payne. I guess you know how I feel about it. But once you get some of this goat, you can't live without it. Rest in peace, coffee.
I make a big deal about it. I put the shine to your stones.
Let's be real about it, baby.
Ride elementary lessons. Ain't gotta hide from no dirty questions. Don't ride the slide, always text your best friend to be a secret weapon when these bitches overstepping. Turn it off when you sexing.
Delete your ex's message.
And act surprised each and every second. You gotta keep them guessing. Thuggin', I ain't one to mess with. I don't support these bitches.
That's not what I invest in.
I said I'm
Thugging mean I'm trying not to get arrested.
So why you thuggin', picking, choosing, and
Looking for who the fresh is. I'm on your mind when you hear this fucking record. Hey. Oh. My bad. I'm not gonna say I love the sound of my own voice, but I be feeling me.
You don't care. Look at all this time you done had me here. I'm not talking
no.
baby.
No, I thought I was gonna do it different. Like that. I'm not talking when I say I'm talking. Y'all lucky I don't got no voice. I be screaming and crying at the top of my lungs. Cause me and my dude be fighting. Look, damn, God, damn. So the theme song for the Cherry Franklin show, y'all, is called In the Air. AKA put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air. So this I released this on YouTube. I leaked it on Facebook. I leaked it on YouTube probably like twice. This song have so many views and plays. I come over here to SoundCloud where I never even knew that it existed since 4 months ago or whenever this got on here. And this shit has 80 favorites already and 26 reposts from 4 months ago. Are you kidding me? I didn't even know this was alive. It have 80 favorites. On SoundCloud. Like, this not YouTube. It's not Facebook. It must be music artists over here. What else? I don't know. I was gonna think of another song to play, but we played it Ain't Tryna Spar and we played Put It in the Air. After that, and I played the Cardi B. No, we didn't play Put It in the Air. Alright, we'll play Put It in the Air. We did play Cardi B though. My remix of Cardi B beat. Cardi B song, I mean. Need to find out who did that beat. ASAP list. Good morning, y'all. What did I just say? We was gonna listen and put it in the air. God damn, I know I just seen that dumbass shit somewhere. Now I can't find it. There you go. Jeez, took forever. Y'all ready? Hold on, I fucked the song up. We gotta start it over. I was sipping my soda. Y'all, this is this is the theme for the Cherry Franklin show. So y'all, make some noise again if you have not rolled a blunt, made a drink, a cup of coffee, or a sandwich, or fired up a square. Let's go ahead and do that.
Put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air. Everywhere I'm at, eyes on low, but I'm up there. Put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air, put it in the air.
We rolling up extensions.
Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air. He on the gas, she on the mid. We on boat. I want the best time for the season. No leeching.
What happened?
Just smash out a beat it.
Oh, my
we rolling up in stitches.
Hold on. My mouth got stuck.
We rolling up in stitches.
Hold on.
Mike didn't sit back and listen. The whole team of stitches. Jet white nigga on premise. When they hit the blunt, nigga, it's a collision. Just like a gremlin. We got some minute joints in the air. We do not care. So we on the left. We smoking rap. So you need a tap. Let's go to see me. It's the best time for the season. Your own joint, no leeching. I can just smash out a beat it. I'ma get mine, so I'm greedy. Shawty said she want me to eat it. I told her I'm vegan. Hey, shawty on super straight. I got the Mary J. That be my A. You can add me to the race. Put on the gas, so get out the way. You coming last, you a disgrace. Go with my stash, I be where you stay. When I get mad, I roll on the plate. Gas, blowing on bait. Hey, put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air.
Oh.
Everywhere I'm at.
Oh.
Eyes on low, but I'm up
the
there.
shoulder dance. I.
Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up
Will I Am, the great, has
has
requested a shoulder dance.
We on go. I want the band.
Nah, I'm a capital. I'll hit that for you.
Put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. We rolling up in stitches. Everywhere I'm at, smoke in the air.
Go in the car, the room, it go down. They kinda don't move, smoke come out. 209, yeah, that's my cloud. Blunt rotation,
Ready?
that's my crowd. You ain't gotta smoke this Cali. Hit it in the wood, but she put it in the valley. Keep on wax on, leaf on tap. I'll turn the team up, pep rally. Why didn't call me Cherry? I had great season in the blueberry. Mr. Jack, I'm coming with the Mary. This that thing, no air pack, spare me. I got lungs like a motherfucking vacuum. Puff, ass and pants, I'll catch you.
That's just facts, no cat, boo. I put it on wax with a pack, boo.
It's written on me like a tattoo. They circle like a battle rap assassin. Like buns, but I put it in the deck too. Like
everything is literally malfunctioning in front of me.
Keep 5 on it like the Loonies.
Hit your ass up with a 2-piece, it go to me. It quit acting brand new like a groupie. It just
put it in the air, put it in the air. Put it in the air, put it in the air. Everywhere I'm at. Eyes on low, but I'm up there.
There you go. The shoulder dance is a real thing. The shoulder dance is totally a real thing. All right, what y'all want to hear next? Y'all want to hear some thug shit? Y'all want to hear the news, or y'all want to hear some beats? Don't act like you don't want to hear the news, like that's your least favorite part of this show. So y'all want to hear music, rap, R&B, or beats? They said not the news. Really? That's not good participation. You can't just continuously hate. We need positivity, not just hatred. All right. No, seriously. Oh, I'm trying to make my chin change shapes. I'm pretty sure y'all want me to play some music. I just don't like every single song on here the most. I like them all pretty good. Ooh, this one gonna make you mad. Ready? This is PTE, Pine Tree ENT.
Everything is better green. Electrified. Like the guitar, toothbrushes, or cars. And Hyundai has the widest range of electrified vehicles.
On this song, y'all, really quickly, is C-Ray. Y'all already know. If you from the 334, you from Crazy. Y'all already know who that is. And if you was around me. And also one of Ball and C-Ray best friends, Defense. Shout out to Defense all the way in Cleveland. The other two, I believe, still in Alabama. Well, anyway, so this song is featuring Defense and C-Ray and myself on the third verse. So, you know, just bear with me and be patient. I will be there after a while. Okay? Don't be mad. Hold on, y'all, because I don't know what... Oh, I did something to the volume. Okay, don't be mad. Cause I've been fucking up this podcast since we got on here. I'm in a terrible mood. But, here go the song. Y'all ready? It's about to go down.
In the old school shit, I'm going back in time. Going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. Old school bird full of ladies. She going back in time. Going back in time. She thinks she going back in time. For some real white wall. Yeah, I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. For the disco ball. Cause I'm going back in time. Going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. Riding on the wall, looking like rolling cocaine. Introduction to who using no names and seeing if I be your lane before it's right back on that like that baby now you ride me. Damn, if my speaker said drumming, Tommy go up like a bonus got to come and act it look like you got to drink it out of garbage, but I know it was always dead rusty motherfucker. Same old school, we been built up. I found a product, but still lost my love. Knowing I'm a bill, I just put Aphrodite. Guess what your bitch like me and my black Ducati. Really got me down like I need a video. That dog gave me and that one feels a cool. I'm going back in time like I said from the future. Yesterday at school, I was in very school. In the old school shit, yeah, I'm going back in time. Going back in time, I think I'm going back in time. Old school bird full of ladies. She going back in time. Going back in time, she thinks she going back in time. For some real white wall. Yeah, I'm going back in time. Going back in time, I think I'm going back in time. For the disco ball. Cause I'm going back in time. Going back in time, I think I'm going back in time. Super clean, looking for the greenbacks. Stunning like the room star. Coming as the Santa Max. Chopping up the same clean woods, every Cadillac. 12's up and harder than a motherfucking heart attack. Swagger on cardiac, I'm heading back to town. Blowing on that orange cool, the same color as brown. Niggas get it in like Pac, I get around. Country in the building, boy, don't wipe me down. You know what's going down, watch me make these girls take a trip. Blue and made Chevy like the Rams, call it Ncredable. Chrome shining like the sword, woman had kill them. Wood grain wheels make the whole block stand still. My life is so real, VH1 my journey. Heading back to town, so you know I'm on a journey. Revving up the Chevy, riding heavy and sturdy. The wheels say my boy clean, bitches all early. Old school shit, yeah, I'm going back in time. Going back in time, I think I'm
I'm going back in.
On some work for the ladies.
I'm going back in.
Going back in time. She thinks she going back in time. For some real white wall. Yeah, I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. Pop the disco ball. I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time.
Bitch, pump your brakes when you see a style. They be trying to take flicks on me with their cars. Old school, I'm talking Chevrolet. Heavyweight, yeah, I'm talking every day. Wanted me to model, but I had to tell them sorry. I'm too much of a goon, I could never be a Barbie. Wax on, wax off like Mr. Miyagi. Real goon, black off, I'm hot like wasabi. Customized, I'm talking pearly white. Pink, blue, and green, looking like paradise. In that rear view, hanging is a paradise. Back seat, back in time, 69 to paradise. Skating on Dayton, Charlie cold as ice. All gas, no brakes, this is the lie. Doors open down the street, lazy pimpin'. 40 toes, 50 feet, crazy bitch.
Shit, yeah, I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. On some work for the ladies. She going back in time. I'm going back in time. She thinks she going back in time. For some real white wall. Yeah, I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time. Pop the disco ball. I'm going back in time. I'm going back in time. I think I'm going back in time.
Alright, I know y'all didn't catch all that. I said way too much stuff on there. Way too much stuff on there. I know y'all didn't get it. You forget it. Okay, get y'all bitch ass up out of here. These flies gonna drive me crazy today, honey. They back like they never left. I'm just tired, honey. Tired of being the hardest working and the best thing about everything. Doing the most. Tired of doing the most, but motherfuckers ain't doing enough, honey. I'm damn near about to die. You know what I'm saying? What else we got? This is not a good song to play. This is rude. But we're gonna listen to it anyway.
BeatsTape. Cherry Franklin. AKA Mistah.
Come on, we're gonna switch off the blunt. Real quick. 5
Hey, you mad, ho? You ain't mad, ho? Who was popping off in me, so what you mad for? Hey, you mad, ho?
This song sounds good like this.
Who was popping off in me?
I had to change it on almost all of them. He's not mastering.
I ain't past the court. I'm selling melanated bread. I ain't past the court. I used to trap all day. Then shit got hard. Cause I was raised all day. Real niggas what they told.
Why you bad, ho? You ain't bad, ho. Short on dick, kid, get the front door.
Strap the band, though. We need to get on track, ho. You got a red right your head like you Rambo.
It's you in the air and chemicals in my hair. I stay winning on these bummy bitches like they bet. It's that music or that money, call me, I'm right there. So don't be hollering about that bullshit, cause I don't care.
I might take a double take it,
Baby, I don't stare.
Hey, yo, it's millions trying to make it
In that limelight third. So if your memory correct, remember my type rare. Be nice and when I take the game over, I might share.
Hey, you mad, ho? You ain't mad, ho? Who was popping off in me, so what you mad for? Hey, bitch, you mad, ho? No, you ain't mad, ho? Who was popping off in me, bitch, what you mad for?
I got $2, but I don't trust no bitch. You a net stock, you can't cook no bricks. You burn water, you won't Section 8. You selling food stamps, and your pussy really
Boy, he tried to holler, but he ain't got no dollar. He tried to Twitter blast the bitch, but he ain't got no follow. He thirsty like Sahara. He want him a Takara, but he ain't bringing to the table. Try again tomorrow. Ain't he mad, ho? You ain't mad, ho? Who was popping off in me? So what you mad for? Ain't you mad, ho? Tell me you ain't mad, ho. Who was popping off in me? Bitch, what you mad for?
Alright. What's next? What's next? Come on, y'all ready for the stimulus shit or no? Everybody just stay calm. Or y'all want one more SoundCloud? What y'all want? One more song or y'all want to go straight to the news? Oh, y'all don't know? Okay, then. Y'all must want to hear the news. Let's go.
Today, I'll update you on where we're at with the stimulus.
They said one more song. Okay, I was going to say, y'all was finna get the news. Ooh, I gotta be to work in a little bit. Y'all ready?
Bitch, I used to sell coke in the club. Accidentally brought the shake bottle dope in the club. As rent take, roll it up and smoke in the club. Then the swisher and the bitch get broke in the club. I'm in it for the sale. Hoes don't show me love. And my team ain't saying shit. So we drunk for the sun. I can coke, tell the folks in the club. I can look, hot club, me the club in the club. And it ain't
nah, get another motherfucker like me. I ain't gotta lay low. I could stay high key.
but I'm checking out in the fresh pair of Nikes. And a bad bitch like me. Movies like this like me. It's not you. Who is you? What the fuck I look like? Doing what for you and you? I be with the shit. Then I sit in interviews. On my 6 or 7 quit with a pretty bitch or two. Fully loaded red clips. Sleeping bitch in the new Terry bitch. Nice kids. With the script how to do. Ooh, if it takes me rock, you got no motherfucking clue. We hit the spot, follow through, stacking holographic blues. When you get to
No, okay, now you messed the song up. No, I did not. I said, I ain't gotta lay low. I could stay high key, honey. I didn't say hyphy. I said high key. Alright, y'all done fucked up the song. Y'all ready? Motherfucker.
Package and taxing the wealthy. I'll tell you about a pilot $500 stimulus check program from old stimulus wealthy that, if done right, could be rolled out nationwide. I'll share the one thing that Senator Sanders says he won't bend on. And at the end, I'll tell you about a cool rescue story that saved 2 men's lives. All of this and more on today's update. Hello and welcome to today's October 26th daily news report, as well as ongoing stimulus package information. Yep. If you're a subscribed member of my community, then welcome back. If not, consider subscribing right now. I want to keep you up to date on what's going on in Washington, D.C., our country, our economy, money, investing, and much, much more. All right, now don't forget to get your name entered for the $10,000 giveaway that Casey and I are doing. There's going to be 11 winners in total, and you can get all the details in the link below. It only takes about 20 seconds to sign up, and you can sign up each day. I'll make sure to leave a link below. I'd also like to thank today's video sponsor, Athletic Greens, and I'll tell you more about them later in today's video. As millions of Americans struggle, some states and cities are starting to admit that because of leftover money from Biden's $1.9 trillion stimulus package back in March of this year, these local governments have surpluses of cash, and they're trying to figure out what to do with that money. Heaven forbid they give it back to the federal government, right? Now, an example of this is the city of Chicago says they have so much money in their slush fund from the stimulus package that they plan to vote on a $500 per month stimulus package program that would send a $500 check every single month to 5,000 lower income families. Now, the program would be a pilot to universal basic income to see how $500 of monthly stimulus lifts families from poverty, or does it make them more dependent on the government? They also want to see, how do people spend this money, and does it give them enough monthly money to go out and buy assets that can produce?
So it's really
commercial. I was like, what the hell?
So you're looking at $30,000, $40,000 a month.
I got my commission of $1,500 on Wednesday morning. Oz's program is real and it works. Just follow the blueprint.
Business something blueprint.
Produce more revenue or more money for their family. So this is a program that will be voted on here shortly, but there's lots of stimulus money. And so in a minute here, I'll be recommending that you reach out to your state and local government to see what surplus money they have and how they might use it to help you in your unique circumstance. Now, I'm going to tell you more about this program and the stimulus package, but first let me tell you about today's video sponsor. I want to thank today's video sponsor, Athletic Greens. For the last 18 months, the world has been focused on not getting sick, but my family and I have been focused on staying healthy. A big part of our routine has been eating lots of healthy foods. Athletic Greens is an all-in-one nutritional powder that makes getting your nutrients easier. Athletic Greens is made with 75 premium ingredients, combining essential products like daily vitamins, superfood, adaptogens, probiotics, and more. They've helped me to simplify the stuff I was taking all into one drink. And best of all, it tastes good. I feel like I have more energy when I take Athletic Greens each day, and I feel like I have more power and influence over my personal health when I take control of how I fuel my body. So check out athleticgreens.com/Stephen Gardner to see for yourself. Plus, by being a member of my YouTube community, you get a free year's worth of liquid vitamin D and 5 travel drink packets. I'll make sure to leave a link for Athletic Greens below. All right, now let's get back to today's video update. If the $500 per month stimulus check UBI is passed, it could be the reason universal basic income for lower income people, or perhaps everyone in the United States, rolls out as a new program. The families will have to agree to share how they use every single dollar. Now, as of right now, there are close to 50 city mayors that want to see a similar program, and many more than 50 cities have admitted that because of passing the $1.9 trillion stimulus package in March, that the city has surplus money and they're trying to figure out what to do with that. Now, that they could put that towards helping with heating costs this winter, helping with the rising cost of fuel, maybe food stamp programs, maybe a stimulus check, something like that. So do check in. If you're struggling, go to your local city office and ask them for a list of what programs they have to help those that are struggling or lower income or are still being affected financially because of COVID. You can also call 211 and they'll get you in contact with your local city offices. Now, regarding the $500 check in Chicago, this still has to be voted on. And one big group that represents the Black Caucus of Chicago said that they would rather see all those tens of millions of dollars go towards police and violence prevention in the city. Now, this goes against Mayor Lori Lightfoot, who has been open to the idea of defunding the police, while Chicago continues to be the city with the highest gun crime rate in the United States. So leadership and maybe locals aren't seeing eye to eye. So I'll let you know where that program goes. But this is not the first city. Minnesota, cities in California, cities in Arizona, they are also looking into what do we do with this surplus stimulus money. Now, I'm curious to know from my community, would you be open to a universal basic income from your local city if you had to disclose where every dollar from that was spent? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. A Pew Research poll showed 30% of Americans are very much in favor of universal basic income. 20% said that they're just kind of open to it. And 50% said that they are very much against it. So there's definitely mixed feelings when it comes to, is this an appropriate program? Now, I'll bet you that nationwide poll was done over lots of different income stratospheres, right? So I'll bet you if you were to just focus on lower income families, that would have a much higher acceptance rate, but I don't know, they did this nationwide. All right, now regarding the next stimulus package, Senator Bernie Sanders said he is drawing a line when it comes to expanding Medicare and fighting for lower prescription drug prices. Sanders said we cannot leave behind the aging population of this country, right? Now, the aging population, they are more likely to use medication. They're also more likely to be on fixed income. And for those two reasons, Sanders says we need to fight for this group. Sanders wants to see dental care, hearing care, and eye care be a part of Medicaid. But now Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi are floundering on whether to include that or not. Sanders also said the American people want the government to fight and negotiate on their behalf to lower medication prices. The United States pays significantly more for prescription drugs than any other country in the world. And the United States is one of the only countries in the world where our government doesn't negotiate for lower drug prices. Sanders says this must change. This is the last year that we don't fight with the prescription drug companies to lower prices. Now, Senator Manchin said Medicaid is already insolvent, and so he's pushing back on Senator Sanders. He says it can't even hold or maintain its current low.
All right, I'm going to stop you there because the title of this video says $500 UBI. Really quickly, I want to shout out my city, Stockton, California. If y'all seen on HBO or something, a special that had to do with Stockton, California. Mayor Michael Tubbs was really active, the past couple years, and did get involved with some of the police reform as well as some of this community welfare. So he did propose a low income, a $500 check, a month check. Instead of being able to incorporate it into Stockton, California, the program was actually adapted in Oakland, California this year. as a matter of fact. So this $500 UBI family benefit that he's saying the family will have to agree exactly how to spend or split the money. Again, this is something that has been mentioned.
However, how are we going to expand into new programs when there's no money left in old programs? So I looked up what Senator Manchin had to say. And as of right now, Medicaid is on track to become insolvent by 2026. So when Manchin says Medicaid is insolvent, he is speaking about the slow path towards becoming insolvent. So they definitely need to beef this program up, or else it's going to completely run out of money, right? It's funny how they find money for war, but can't find money for our own people.
To feed the poor, say it right.
Manchin said that we should seek to stabilize the programs we already have and not spread ourselves thin by having even more programs we can't afford to fund.
Come on with it, West Coast,
now,
West Coast.
I told you how Manchin continues to be asked if he's going to stop being a Democrat. He said he has no plans for that. But if President Biden and Chuck Schumer are so embarrassed on his moderate political position, he would happily become an independent to spare them any more embarrassment. Manchin said that most Democrats are moderate, so it's odd that he's being treated like an outlier and not like the common Democrat. Now, later today, President Biden will hold another meeting with lawmakers to try to convince them to stay strong on the stimulus package and programs that help people the most. However, every single day they're switching the chessboard on us, and I'm doing my very best to keep you guys in the loop on what's staying and what's going, what we still need to hear about. Another area Biden has changed. He said he's no longer trying to get family leave paid for 12 weeks. He said at this point, he'd be willing to take 4 weeks just to get this bill passed before he leaves for Europe. So he's basically come down by 2/3 on the time frame. The haggling over the stimulus bill will continue this entire week. Many Democrat lawmakers say it will get done, while others are saying to get this big Green Deal done before Biden's European meeting, we should just focus on the energy parts of the bill. So they're possibly thinking, should we peel off just the energy part and focus on that before Biden goes to Europe? But Pelosi says, no, we're not shrinking this anymore. We're not changing it anymore. We're getting it done this week. Regarding the vaccine mandates, President Biden has threatened. Many businesses are now asking the president and the White House to delay any OSHA-policed vaccine mandates until after Christmas. Losing more staff over a forced medical procedure would hurt these businesses during their busiest time of year. So they're saying, push it off, please. Put it to the new year or after Christmas. Just allow us to get through the busiest part of the year.
If you could have your own Amazon store making thousands of dollars a day and you didn't even have to manage it, would you do it? 1,000, 5,000, even
Hey, that might have been free game if y'all was interested on the I believe he said owning an online Amazon store, either putting your store on Amazon or possibly just hosting an Amazon shopping or partnership, something like that. Y'all go make sure you do your research. Please, there are opportunities. A lot of people are investing, etc., etc.
Meanwhile, over $26 billion in goods are still sitting off the coast of Long Beach and Los Angeles, California in the Bay. There are now close to 70 ships that still have been unable to unload, while the White House says these shipping yards are working round the clock, 24 hours a day. So hopefully they can get that stuff in. so that we don't see these supply chain shortages as we head into the holidays. Now, Senator Ron Wyden says he desperately wants to fulfill Democrat promises to tax the wealthy, but more and more it's looking difficult to do so. Steve Rosenthal, a senior manager at the Urban Brookings Tax Institute, said Democrats trying to tax the billionaires and the millionaires last minute sounds like a good plan, but it will be difficult, and they don't have a plan in place yet. Janet Yellen of the Treasury said the government could try to tax their capital gains, which has a lot of untaxed money, but all the laws around capital gains would have to be modified rapidly. Pelosi said she is going to fight to tax the wealthy more, and Joe Manchin said he absolutely agrees with taxing any wealthy person trying to cheat the tax system. Now, some Democrat lawmakers are now saying, why don't we just blanket raise taxes on everyone, especially those that are paying over 20%? Now, it wouldn't be too much more to do this, and it's something that we could get done. But guess what? Then they're taxing people that make under $400,000 a year. You don't have to make over $400,000 a year to end up in the 20% tax bracket. So this would directly go against President Biden's promise not to raise taxes on the middle class and lower income families, but to target the mega rich and the higher income earners, right? But so as of right now, it's looking like Democrats don't even really have a solid plan in place for how to tax the wealthy. They've just been using it as a talking point. Now, Democrat Representative Ron Kind, who sits on the Ways and Means Committee, said this tax change stuff is too 11th hour. There isn't a plan, and people won't be able to wrap their minds and their arms around this. This plan under Chuck Schumer is looking more and more like throwing spaghetti at the wall versus having a real actionable plan. Okay, now, U.S. taxpayer money to Southeast Asian countries to help them. Biden agreed to give $102 million of U.S. taxpayer money to Southeast Asian countries to help them deal with climate change, promote their economic growth, and recover from COVID interruptions to their economy. Biden said he wants the Southeast countries to see that they are important to him. But Americans are probably thinking, hey, President Biden, we'd like to see that we're important to you. Biden also agreed to use taxpayer money to pay for and donate 40 million doses of vaccines. So here's a question. Do you think President Biden should have given $102 million of taxpayer money to other countries while people in our own country are still struggling? Please let me know your thoughts in the comments. By the way, thank you guys so much for giving these videos a like. I really appreciate it. It takes hours and hours to research and put these videos together, but I just love bringing you guys the news. I want you guys to stay informed in as short a video as I can on what's going on in our country and our economy. So I hope you appreciate it. Okay, now let me end today's broadcast with a feel-good story. Two men, while hiking too close to a steep rock wall next to a waterfall, fell. They were able to grab onto the rocks and hold themselves from falling to their death, but it was just below them, right? They were holding on for dear life. They screamed and screamed and screamed while they waited for somebody to help them. After about 10 minutes, a group of 5 men heard their yells and came running. The men that found them were of the Sikh religion. This is the one that wears those beautiful, colorful turbans on their head. Well, after several minutes of brainstorming and realizing that they were too far from a town or from cars to get any kind of help, one of them suggested, why don't we remove our turbans and create a makeshift rescue rope? Now, they don't typically remove these turbans, right? It's part of their religious belief to keep their heads covered. But between the 5 men, their turbans stretched 33 feet, which was barely able to reach these men. They then pulled them to safety with the makeshift turbine emergency rope. Both the men that had fallen were exhausted, but thankful to have survived because these 5 men put their heads together, or rather their head wraps, right? Anyway, kind of a cool story of thinking outside the box, using the resources that you have available to you, and doing a life-saving kindness to total strangers. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with my community. All right, now this is my update for today. As I know more, I will definitely come on and share more. Before you go,
yeah, make sure you subscribe to Oh Boy. Again, not giving us no good news at all, honey. They need to come with our money. They're about to make me mad.